Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be predicting some 5-star reads. I did this type of video a couple of years ago and I never fully followed through. To be honest, I don't think I really took that video super serious to begin with. I don't even remember which books I mentioned in that video. I think one was a J. Daniels book and then I think I mentioned A Little Life. So ignore that old video I did years ago. We're just gonna forget about it and kind of restart and do some new 5-star predictions. This time I definitely want to do a follow-up. I'm hoping to read these books this year or next year. I'd love to read them within a year of posting this video. I went through my whole TBR shelf on Goodreads and I really went through everything, and these 7 are the books that I do believe I will give 5 stars. I don't give out 5 stars very often. I'm pretty picky with 5 stars. I don't know why, but for some reason I have a really hard time giving them out. But for these books, I honestly have a feeling I will give them 5 stars. I'm not just guessing. I have more of like a feel that these will be 5-star reads. Maybe I'm hoping they will also be 5-star reads, but I guess let's get into all 7 books that I think I will give 5 stars. Also, all of these have already been released. There are a few newer releases on this list, but they have been out for at least a year or 2. So the first one is Dane's Storm by Mia Sheridan. I don't know why, but I have a feeling this is going to be a 5-star. It, I think, is a second chance romance. It is a marriage in trouble, or they got a divorce. I believe they get stuck in a snowstorm and they get stranded, so they have to work on their relationship, and I guess they slowly fall back in love. I don't fully know what this is about. Same with all of the other ones. I don't fully know. I just like know 1 or 2 things about them, but either I've read the author before or I just have a good feeling about it. And for this, I've read a couple of Mia Sheridan's before and have really loved them. And I do feel like this one will be a 5-star. Also, maybe Stinger. This one I just wanted to quickly mention because I feel like this one could also be a 5-star. I don't know why. I can't explain this one. I'm really fascinated in the way that Mia Sheridan has released some of her books where they're like inspired by a star sign or a zodiac sign, and Dane's Storm is Cancer and Stinger is Scorpio. I'm a Pisces. I don't think she's actually done Pisces. Has she? I've tried looking. So water signs in general just fascinate me, and I honestly feel like these 2 could be 5 stars. Next one is Susie Daisy by Chelsea Edwards. This is a little bit of a random one, but this is in connection with Penny Reid's Winston Brothers series. It's done like in the same world. This one takes place in college, and I think it just follows 2 opposite characters. And I have heard nothing but good things about this book specifically, but I really love the Winston Brothers series in general, and so I feel like I'm just gonna love this. Like, I really can't explain it. I feel like for all of these, I really can't explain that I have a feeling about them. I just do. I also think this takes place in like the 70s or 80s or something like that, so I'm really interested to see how that is done. Of course, I had to mention at least one Mariana Zapata, so I am gonna go with The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I have been saying I want to read this, I think, for like 3 years now. I still haven't read it yet. Do I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars? Yes. Why am I waiting to read it? I really don't know. I have only read one other Mariana Zapata, and that is Colty, and I loved it. I gave that one 5 out of 5 stars. It is definitely one of my favorite books, and I just know I'm going to love everything else she has written. I also feel like her books are really long and really slow burn and angsty, and sometimes I just can't do that. So I have to be in the right mindset, and so that's why I waited to read this book. But I do know I'm gonna love it. So this is a sports romance. I'm pretty sure it follows our female character who is a assistant or housekeeper to this football player, and she ends up quitting and he wants her back, I guess, but I think he makes like another proposition of some kind. I want to say it is Marriage of Convenience, but I totally could be wrong on that. I know I'm gonna give this 5 stars. I just actually need to read it. And then speaking of Penny Reid, I do have Marriage and Murder, which is the second book in the Solving for Pi Cletus and Jen's mystery series. I gave the first book in this series 5 stars. I know I'm gonna give the second one 5 stars as well. This one I already know I'm gonna give 5 stars. Like this one I didn't really have to think about. I just like knew I was going to put this on my list. I know I'm going to give this 5 stars. I'm definitely hoping to read this by the end of this year. Maybe hopefully soon. I really love Cletus and Jen and the Winston brothers and the whole family. I really love them. So I just know I'm going to give this 5 stars. I believe this one just continues kind of the small, slow mystery that happened in the first book. And Cletus and Jen are engaged and I think they're still trying to plan their wedding or actually get married. I cannot wait to read more and I can't wait to give this book 5 stars. Okay, the next one is a little odd for me because I don't think I've ever talked about this book, but it is Kiss an Angel by Susan Elizabeth Phillips. This I feel like I will give 5 stars. I have been recommended this before. I believe this is an arranged marriage romance. I don't want to spoil things, but I've also heard that it has another little trope that I really love. The only thing I'm a little hesitant on is that it's third person, I think, which I'm not big on when it comes to romances, but I feel like this could be one that I truly really love. I know it's a little bit of an older title as well, but I have a good feeling about this one too. The next one is The Air He Breathes by Brittany C. Cherry. I really love Brittany Cherry. I have read a decent amount of her books. I have yet to read the whole Elements series. I've heard that it is very emotional and very heavy. This one I feel like is super vague when it comes to the description and like what it's about. So I don't fully know. I just know it kind of follows 2 damaged characters who try to heal each other and themselves and I guess fall in love in the whole process. I don't know if it has friends to lovers. It does seem like it's maybe opposites attract maybe, or maybe a little bit of like hate to love or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't really want to know much going into this one, to be honest. I feel like I will probably love it more if I don't really know a lot about it. So my brief explanation is because I don't really want to go looking exactly for what this book is about. I have a feeling it will also be a 5 star. I just know it. And then the last book that I'm predicting I will give 5 stars is Ghosted by J.M. Darhauer. This is a second chance romance and I've already bought this in physical copy. I haven't read it yet, obviously. I really loved The Monster in His Eyes, and I mean that is one of like my favorite trilogies of all time. I really love those books and those characters, so I have a feeling I will also give this 5 stars. This, I believe, yeah, it's about a single mom and a Hollywood actor, and I believe both characters knew each other when they were younger and then they had like a falling out or something. It just sounds like my type of book. It sounds emotional, it sounds kind of heartbreaking and heavy, but it also sounds like it would be a really good and heartfelt romance, and so I have a feeling this will be a 5 star. I honestly think so. So those were all 7 or 8, I guess, books that I think I will give 5 stars. Let me know if you have read any of these books and what your thoughts are on them, but please keep it brief, keep it simple. I don't want to get spoiled. Or let me know any of your 5-star predictions. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!